What's scrapping, folks? TJ the Scrap Man here from TJ's Junk Removal, bringing you another video for our channel. If this is your first time watching my channel, welcome. I post videos 3 times a week discussing various topics, mostly the services I offer, promotions based on those services, and some DIY stuff, some salvaging, some repurposing, a little bit of everything involving the scrap world. A day in the life of the Scrap Man. So today I thought I'd show you guys around where I do most of my stripping, most of my cleaning. I work on little projects, things that I'm not going to scrap, that I'm going to sell, small repairs or modifications, repurposing. So yeah, let's take a look around. Now, lots of people say, I wish I had a workshop. I don't have the money to buy this. I don't have the money to buy that. I don't have storage. I don't have shelves. I don't have tools. If you know where to look, you can find yourself some really good stuff for cheap. You go on the internet, there's all kinds of people giving away free stuff. It's not new, and a lot of it doesn't look good, but it works. So let's take a look around. Let's see, maybe you'll see something that'll inspire you. So here, very simple. This is my main workstation. Just a metal desk from an office building that my dad had. He gave me that when he redid his workshop. And I was going to put it in my scrap and figured solid enough to work on steel for sure. Over here, Mastercraft workbench. Used mostly for storage, where I keep my power tools, my hardware stuff. Brand new in a store, that's $150, $200, or maybe $130 to $180. Either way, it's more than what I paid for it, which was $30 at a garage sale. Garage sales, flea markets, estate sales, big garbage. If you know where to look, you can find some really, really good stuff. Now, over here, this is something I'm very happy about. I don't know if the lighting is good enough, but there's a, not the red toolbox on top. I got that for Christmas. That's my daughter's toolbox. Cannot forget that when we go on scrap runs. I swear she gets so mad when she realizes that she doesn't have her tools too, because then she can't help and she has to wait in the car. So this is a tool chest. Now, the tool chest is brand new. Brand new. I got a phone call from a buddy of mine, moving, didn't have time to sell stuff, didn't have time to post it online. So he was just like, hey, if you can come pick it up, it's yours. Done deal. I went there with my trailer, filled my car, and I got a bunch of really good stuff. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, if you spend all your time either picking up scrap or, stripping scrap, when do you eat? When do you relax? Do you not get downtime? Well, over here we have the entertainment center. Big TV that I picked up in the scrap. It's past its prime, it's not exactly new technology, but I got it for free. Still works fine. I don't, have cable or internet back here except for on my phone, but I've got a Panasonic Blu-ray player right there. I can even plug USBs into that. I got that literally on the side of the road. Plugged it in, it still worked. Put a DVD, it still worked. Put in a USB, it still worked. I don't even have a Blu-ray player in my house. So again, when you see something out there, it doesn't mean it's no more good. It just means someone else didn't want it anymore. Now, over here I've got you remember these sound systems? These were really big in the 90s and early 2000s. Little box sound systems, 5 CD changer, 2 speakers. Those used to go for $200-$300. And now you find them all over the place for $10, $15, $20. I got that one, I believe, at a flea market in Alfred. Now, man's got to eat. Man's got to eat. Don't feel like going in the house and cleaning up every time I got to stop and work in scrap metal, because that's taking away time that I could be giving to you, the customer. So over here, I got myself some cooking kits. I got some delicious pickled vegetables that we grow right here in my garden, right out back. 40 by 28 foot garden, all kinds of vegetables. Keep your eye out for deals on vegetables for trading season when the garage sale season starts. Now I've got my cooking pots. I've got my teapot over there. If you like coffee, I even got myself a copper coffee pot. In there I got the coffee attachment. I got that for $5. Brand new in a store, that's like $65. I got my skillets, my frying pans, my plates, my mugs. The only things I had to buy were things like canned food if I just feel like throwing on a pot with some soup, or, you know, I've cooked steaks. Now, where do I do my cooking? On my wood stove. Nice and warm. And if you've never cooked on a wood stove, I suggest you try it. I don't know why, but for some reason, cooking on the wood stove makes everything taste better. For example, you guys might remember from an earlier video I was talking about Rainey Willis, the owner and operator of Rainy Daydream Cookies. You take a couple of her peanut butter cookies or score cookies, you wrap them in tin foil, you put them on top of that stove, tastes like heaven, not a lick of difference. Now over here, as you can see, this is where the mess still is. Because right now, it's cans that I'm working on. So I throw on a DVD or some shows that I've downloaded onto a USB, put that on there, sort my cans. I'm making $20, $30 an hour just picking up cans, watching the same shows I'd be watching in my house. So yeah, that's basically the Scrap Shack, and this is where you'll find me if I'm at home working on my scrap metal. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch. But before you go, back by mildly popular demand, Scrap Puns with Trader Jeff. I'd say my date with her went really well. She even let me cop her feel. Things are going really good with the YouTube channel, guys. I really appreciate the support. I hope it pans out. Don't let life get you down, guys. Anytime you think, I can't, just remember, you can. Crushed it! Well, that's everything for today, folks. Thanks for taking a tour of the Scrap Shack. Coming up, I've got videos on some repurposing, on taking apart a dryer and the different things you can do with the parts you're going to find. Also, we're going to be talking about more big garbage season, more services being offered. If you like what you saw, there's a like button down here somewhere and a subscribe button down here somewhere, and that'll give you notifications for future videos, which will always be having information about the services being offered, upcoming community events, and promotions. So until next time, keep it scrappy.